It's just bothering me because it don't match the aesthetic that you like, the colors, but I'm gonna match it.
Just giving Skittle.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our podcast. We are the Shady Bunch. Okay, we do have a crew member missing, but you know everything is all good. We still gonna get it popping for y'all. Whatever like
the
that.
schedule, but
She'll be back next week. You know. But yes, how y'all been?
I'm good. Chilling, you know, it's been a good week.
Yeah. The week was chill. It actually went by really fast.
It did, didn't it?
It was just Monday, and I was like,
listen, the month is gonna go by like that.
It was just the 4th.
Actually, the summer's going by a little too fast. I'm gonna need you to relax. Why is it?
Right.
Why are we in July?
Yeah, I feel like
just
June went by kind of fast. It did.
I don't even remember June.
You know what? June don't live here.
June don't live here no more.
June don't live here no more.
June don't feel here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
We're quickly approaching the middle of the month, but you know, still summer. It's probably gonna be hot until like October here in New York, so you know I'm not too pressed about it because the weather stays nice until about October. So
all I know is I got things I really want to do that I still haven't gotten a chance to do this summer, so I'm just hoping I get to do it.
Take advantage of
the girls are outside.
We gonna be outside when it get cold too, but I mean
regardless.
You know what? As long as Miss don't want to make a fucking reappearance.
Oh, we stay.
I'm gonna block that word out actually because we don't need them put no warnings on our shit. But as long as they don't come talking about the numbers is high, the numbers is skyrocketing. As long as they don't come start saying no shit like that,
that's their favorite.
We gonna be outside.
All right, let's not get caught up because they're gonna come for us.
Nah, we gonna leave it out. We're not gonna
really give that negative energy.
Yeah, no. But yes, all right. Fashion police is here.
Okay.
Iris, who was your best look of the week?
All right, my best look of the week. I want to say it was Lori Harvey.
Let me see. Oh yeah, she looks good.
Yeah.
Is that YSL?
Up on the screen, yes. I love this. It's giving me kind of like vintage and sexy.
It was giving like 80s
glam.
Like
classy but sexy.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like the crushed velvet too. She looks good in it. Her body is snatched.
Yeah, she looks amazing. Okay.
I didn't really see, I mean, I saw that too. I actually saw someone else in the same one and she had it customized and it was a different color and I didn't like it. Jada.
Oh,
it looked, I didn't like that.
So who was your best though?
Oh shit, we doing best. I had a best one. I'm like, and I'm looking at it, I don't really like it.
So who did you pick originally?
Dua Lipa.
Let me see.
Like the beaded skirt.
It was different. I didn't really like it though.
I
don't like the shape.
Yeah, it's giving plastic bag.
I don't like how high the puff is.
But I liked this too. But I liked this if it wasn't polka dotted.
I almost liked it and
the concept.
Didn't. Yeah. Who was that?
Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid. Yeah. Bella Hadid. She looked decent to me, but she definitely wasn't my best dress though.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I was like, but then I wasn't crazy. I didn't really see nothing I was crazy about. Honestly, all I saw was what I didn't like.
Yeah, today. I mean, well, this week was kind of a slow week for fashion, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do have two best dress. I have two this week. My first one is Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian always kills it for me. She is the best dressed. She is the best dressed of that whole family. I don't care what nobody says. Argue with your mother. She is the best dressed of that whole family. She always looks great. She's such a dainty woman, and she
doesn't try too hard.
She doesn't try too hard, and even though she's a petite girl or a petite woman, because you know she's above a certain age, she wears her clothes. Her clothes don't wear her. A lot of times, you know, we see petite women get lost in their clothes, but she's not one of them. She definitely wears her outfits. But this was one of my best looks. I love it.
I kind of liked it and did not. I think it was like the sleeves.
The shoes and the sleeves and the cut out. It's like modest, but not
very sexy.
Right? It's like she's covered up, but her legs are out. Like her chest, she's giving cleavage. You know, it's sexy and like.
It's
covered
giving
at the same
peekaboo.
time.
It's giving if you act right, you can see more.
Right.
I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
giving,
Like, there were a lot of outfits that she wore.
Let me give you a little. Let me give you a little leg.
Yeah.
I was more impressed than seeing Kim's outfits.
And also Miss Tessa.
There was
I really
Oh,
liked
yeah.
this look. I really did like it. I love the dress.
Who is this?
That's Tessa. I forget her last name.
I don't like
But
what
she's
it's
an actor.
doing for her top.
I really love this.
I feel
gown.
like if it was a
and I like the
different
boot
color.
under it. Like this.
Yeah,
is
the color's giving.
This is a look. Like look at the boot under it. The hair.
Like if this was a sketch and it had no color to it, I would be like,
Yeah, the
giving.
color's a little
But
dull.
the color is too muted for me.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
it's
she looked
muted.
washed out
I
because
feel like
she's
it's
like
muted on purpose though. Like I feel like this is a muted look.
I
Like
feel
it's
I feel like it should
it
have
should
been a
have
little.
supposed to be nude. Like even down to her makeup. Like this look is supposed to be muted. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like that was the goal. To have like a nudish like look happening.
Minimal.
It's
Yeah.
even like a mermaid.
Yeah, that's exactly. I love this look. I love it. I love this so much. Miss Tessa, you ate down. Okay. What was your worst look, Iris?
My worst look. Let me see. I would say. I don't even think I would say. I was gonna say this one, but I actually kind of like this one now.
Who is that?
That's it's like Garcelle.
Oh, Garcelle
Yeah.
from The Real.
Let me see.
This is, yeah.
Let me
But I
see.
kind of like this one now a little bit.
It's regular.
Yeah, it's
It's
regular.
kind of right. It's giving me IG model.
Yeah, but then I had this one.
It's not. Oh yes, Anne Hathaway. She looks. Oh, she looks pretty good to me though.
I
Yeah.
like that on her.
But that was your worst look.
I don't know. I do like it too. I was trying to figure it
I
out.
liked Anne
I was like in
Hathaway.
between. I don't feel like I have
feel
a
like
worse
that
look.
was a different look for Anne.
because she usually
She
does
don't
very,
dress like that. Yeah. She dressed like very elegant.
That was
kinda-
something out the box.
I
Yeah,
like
This is like Barbie.
I like it on her.
Yeah.
It's different.
I
on
don't think
her.
I have a worse look because I actually kind of like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, who's your worst look?
It was Jada. I didn't like.
Not Miss Jada Waiter 2 weeks in a row.
Jada who pink?
No, Jada Waiter.
That's the same bodysuit.
Jada
She,
Chavez.
of course, she had to get it customized and have it up her crotch.
She cut it up. She should have just left it the way it was.
It made it the way. I don't hate it, but for the colors in the shorts,
That's for July.
It made it look cheap.
July 4th or something?
It's
It
giving
made it-
rainbow.
It's giving hookah.
it made it look cheap, making it a short set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a short side. But I don't even with Alonzo had it on. I didn't like it on him.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. The shorts make it look cheap.
Yeah,
I
Alonzo
think it's
did
the
the same
color as
way.
well.
he had the same one,
Mhm.
but he left it long.
I don't
But
like
I
the
still
colors.
didn't like it. I don't like the colors
Yeah.
because Lori had the same thing on
And it looks better.
suede and it was
Simple.
busting.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't like it.
They be doing too much.
And look,
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna show both of them.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That is.
I don't like
Wait a
it.
minute. What
Whoa!
what is on his feet? I'm so confused. What is that?
That looks like,
Does he try to put it under
that
the
looks
heel?
like Gucci or Dolce. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he got it in the shoe.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No.
Well,
Looks nasty. That's nasty.
Sometimes you
Wax.
have to do, sometimes you have to don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another one. I don't know where they was at, but I don't know what the hell was going on in this picture, but they both look wild. I don't know who she is, but I know that's Rita Ora.
Ooh, she's looking,
I don't know who that is, but that's a wild fit.
that's Eva Longoria.
That is not even like
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
That's Eva Longoria.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I forgot about Rita.
Me too. She been MIA.
She
She
been
looking
at?
a little
She's
old.
more like a business now. She don't really do
she
music.
looking
She's doing like the
old.
Rihanna.
She's looking like a little mature.
She's behind the
Yeah, I didn't
scenes.
like that either, y'all. But my
Yeah.
worst look, and I know it's probably going to be, some people really don't agree. But, I mean, my worst look. Kim Kardashian.
With that sequence.
Listen,
No, the dress that she wore to the Jean-Paul Gaultier Couture show.
sometimes she just.
I didn't like that.
I did not like this look. I did not like
She looks
the
like-
nude.
She looks like what we just watched.
Honestly, North ate her up.
But
she looked like Regina
when they cut the hole.
That's what Kim was giving Regina George when they cut the
Mean
hole.
Girls when she cut the hole. We need to put a picture.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely put that up.
It's like sometimes they really think they
and
give
I'm like,
in,
when I saw that, it reminded me of something, and now it makes sense.
Yeah,
we just rewatched Mean Girls, and that's what it's giving Regina George.
It didn't do it for me, and lately, none of Kim's looks are really doing it for me.
Because Kanye's not in the picture.
The only one I wasn't mad at was the all. I've been seeing a lot of all. You know, I love an all black now. But she wore like this all black sequence, but she's done this before.
I saw that too. It didn't wow me.
It's just the
it didn't wow me. It's like
it didn't wow me.
It's decent, but it's like that's expected.
It looked basic.
It's basic.
It didn't wow me.
That's a regular Kim
I feel like
K.
it's
That's
just the
what
same,
she do.
same thing
I
she's
saw
doing
it,
over and over again.
I'm surprised she didn't wear the whole shebang with the head thing.
She actually would look better if she would have wore the whole head shebang. She should have. But let me tell you, Northwest, she ate it up. Her look was cute. She saved the day sitting next to her mommy because no, it wasn't doing it for me. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it, not at all. So that's our best and worst dress of the week. Okay, boom pow, and we said what we said. But what's on your mata?
All right, who's going first?
I think you should go first.
Okay.
What's on your mata?
So I've been really into podcasters now. Now we're podcasters. So I've been researching, see what I like, what I don't like, and I came across these women, and they're a duo, and I forgot their name. I think it's Beyond the Chairs, like because they're hairstylists.
Okay.
And they was talking about. Let me see. Of course, I can't find the shit when I need it. So last week they was talking about, one of them brought up how, what did it say? She said she feels that a lot of men will settle for a woman who looks thin, so they are not pressed to step up.
They look for a woman that what?
I don't know why they worded it like that.
Let me see. Woman says she feels that a lot of men will settle for a woman who looks. They will settle for a woman's looks, so they are not pressed to step up. Okay, so that's probably what they meant to say. That men will settle for a woman's looks, so that they don't have to step up to the plate, I guess, of a woman who's more than her looks. You know, who has more substance.
I saved this solo. I should try. Damn, you go first then, because I'm gonna try to find the specific thing. Because I'm
on a fucking loop.
So what do you think?
I'm still trying to understand the whole thing.
No, I'm gonna try to find the post because I'm like,
yes, it got me all over.
Because the words is like what?
The way they typed it.
The way they typed it was very wild.
But it sounds like what they're trying to say is that a man will settle for a woman who just looks good, so that they won't have to step up to the plate of a woman who looks good and is also smart, mentally, emotionally aware, has their own money.
Do you feel like men go to a woman that is underneath them or beneath them so that way they can feel superior? I'm going to give you an example. I have someone that's really, really close to me, and he just got a relationship. Now he's in a new one, and that girl that he's now with doesn't look up to par. And this girl looks like she still needs help. And so he said, well, I don't want someone that is superficial, someone that cares about social media and all into their looks and doesn't care about money. But I feel like a lot of men will settle for a woman who looks less than, so that way they are not pressed to step up. I do feel like that. I do feel like some men want to feel like men. And I always tell you this, like men want to feel like men. And some men cannot feel
copyrighted. But, okay, how do you feel about that?
I feel like men definitely do that. They don't want to work. They don't want to or be intimidated. They just want to just be in charge and be the one a step up. Like I can't explain it. Like they just like, I don't know, being superior, I guess. Yeah.
How I interpret that, number one, I don't like when other women because what she said is that the woman that he's with looks less than. I don't like that. That sounds mad funny. It does sound crazy. Like, what you mean? Like, because she don't wear makeup and she don't do the things that you do, she's less than. I think that women can be very catty when it comes to men and like try to put blame or like digs on the woman who's with them now. It has nothing to do with her, unless she like, was a part of the destruction of your relationship and like she was a mistress or something. Leave her out of it. Don't go talking about that woman. Keep the focus on the man. Number 2, I don't think it has anything to do with the way that woman looks. If that is the case, it has everything to do with that man's insecurities. I don't even think it's about stepping up. I think it's about men not wanting to deal with their emotions and their toxic behaviors and their insecurities. I feel like a man who says things like, "Oh, I don't like a woman who wears makeup or dresses like this or cares about social media." That is a very insecure man who is afraid of the attention and competition that is that could happen from having a woman who looks a certain way in this society.
They'll be like, "Oh, I like a woman natural."
Exactly.
Yeah, like what does that mean?
Hair, no
that
makeup.
that is all on that man's. That is all on that man's insecurities.
Right.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with him not wanting to step up. That has everything, and then in a way it does, but it has everything with him not wanting to step up emotionally and deal with his insecurities. That's what that is. Any man who is telling a woman, "Oh, she doesn't need to be wearing makeup," or "You don't need to do your hair.
You don't need that.
You don't need wigs. You don't need that." Sir,
that's because you don't want nobody to flirt with me. You don't want nobody to see me.
Sir, shut the fuck up. How about that? You don't get to tell women what they should and shouldn't wear. Okay,
that's
you're
when it starts to get
telling.
controlling.
You're telling on yourself.
You get that same fucked up hairline every 2 weeks.
Yes.
Nobody tell you nothing.
And what a lot of men try to do is that they will get with the woman who looks amazing, and this could have been her case. They will get with the woman who is into the makeup and into the hair and into not only making sure her insides are good, but that she also presents herself in a way that she desires to be presented, and they will get a woman like that and they will want to make you dwindle down. I cannot tell y'all how many times, and they will do it like very subtly, these men. What if I like you better without makeup? Or like, I don't think you need makeup. Like, they do very subtle things. These insecure men, they do very subtle things. It starts off very subtle and then it gets extreme.
That's what they call mind fuck. They start to mind fuck.
Yeah, they try
to like having my hair done up. If I like my makeup on all the time and then you keep telling me, "No, I like you natural, that's not a compliment. Love me and like me the way I like to be on a regular basis. Don't tell me what I should be doing. Like,
and then if there's a woman, if they don't know that and they thinking like, "Oh, they're just saying that because you don't look good in this, you don't look good when you have makeup," if they don't know that's the men's own insecurity is going to make them feel a type of way. Like,
exactly. And now that I'm thinking about, her wording was wild. It made me feel uneasy, and I'm like, why does it make me feel funny when because it's like, oh, she's not. What she said? She's not. She said something.
She said she's not up to par.
But who are you to say she's not up to par?
Right.
That sounds like it's some of her
insecurities. Insecurities around the whole fucking spectrum.
I mean, everybody's a little insecure, but no.
I mean, it's like when everyone does have their own insecurities, but there's like a level to it. Like if you start to put it off on other people and start to try to talk negative towards other people, then it's just like, okay, like what the hell.
Yeah.
No. I don't like the way she worded that towards the woman.
I get what she was saying, but poor choice of words, love.
Yeah, but what I really think it boils down to is not that they don't want to step up when it comes to looks per se, because the things that she described were makeup and hair and stuff like that. So when it comes to those things, I think that women, when you hear a man say things like that, that is like number one red flag that man is insecure and he is going to try to knock you down a peg every chance he gets, and it's going to start off very subtly.
Once they see that first door open with like it's easy for them to see they can do it, then they're going to continue doing it.
Yes, and if they see that they say something and then you change it automatically, babe, I don't give a damn if you're in a relationship or not. Okay? If you're in a relationship or not, the things that make you, the things that you like to do for yourself do not change. And they don't waver for no man. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you like to wear makeup, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you take a break on Sunday,
then that's your business.
That's your routine, and that's what you do. You don't change that for no man. Give a fuck.
And if he don't like it, he could go. Bye.
Exactly.
And what do we call that when it starts to leads up to that? A toxic relationship.
A toxic relationship. Insecure man. A control. That turns to a controlling ass man. And next thing you know, your ass won't be able to leave the house. Because you'll be scared that he's going to have an attitude every time you walk out the door.
You can't step without telling him where you going, where you going to be at.
Right. Because who you going out? Who you going out to meet? Who you looking cute for?
You know what's crazy?
It's going there. So she have a point, but I think she's a little off.
Because she was focusing a little too much on the woman.
Yeah, it was like she was more about the man. Talking down on the woman.
Like, yeah, my friend, it's giving you like your friend. And he's with the girl.
But you see, like, that's a pattern. Don't you see that usually the girls always talking about the other girls.
Because why she just touched on the man.
Focus on the
man is the issue. And his insecurities is the issue. She touched on him. All she touched on him was, oh, that's my friend. But the girl, she's not this and she's not up to par.
I don't like that.
She actually said something else that kind of got me lit. Man, we ain't gonna talk about that.
She was on a roll.
Yeah. She was on a roll. That actually made me think about something else, but y'all go. Yeah.
But Iris, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Oh, mine is a little bit more like gossipy, more like. So, do y'all ever think about like what's going on between Young Miami and P Diddy? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's really grinding my gears. Like, because
I mean, the other day, me and Tay watched that first episode, which was on his network. By the way, and branding and drinking
of Carisha Please, her new podcast.
Yeah, her podcast
on Revolt.
Oh,
right, which is Diddy owned by Diddy, and then he didn't hesitate to show his liquor also by Diddy, and they was drinking it. Yeah, he had that whole shit set up.
So what was up with that shady? Not calling her out.
At first, I was like, she's stupid. But then he was like, she might know what she's doing because she was kind of playing with him. But then again, no, it's given he was there to promote his shit because all he talked about was my business.
I feel like
then he sat up there and called you his friend. And you
on stage,
I feel like anyway.
He mentioned her.
I feel like anyway.
He mentioned his deceased wife. No, he mentioned Cassie.
Not deceased.
He did.
Yeah, and this did a fucking tribute to his deceased wife.
Rest in peace.
And then who was up in the crowd raising up a sign talking about Go Diddy?
Carisha.
Please. Listen.
Right.
I feel like
he was like, sit your ass.
Any way you slice and dice it, I feel like Carisha's being used.
Yeah.
And I say this as a black woman to a black woman. My main concern, number one concern in society across the board is black women. I'm a black woman, and I feel like black women are taken advantage of, and I feel like, we are treated very poorly in society. And that's just my number one concern when it comes to people, number one. Number two, no matter how you slice and dice it, Carisha's being used.
Yeah.
She is very much so on top of the chart. She's on top in life. She's definitely winning. She has a huge influence. She has a very large fan base, and it's clear that she's being used for the promotion of an older person who's been in the game and needs a younger audience, needs to reach, younger fan bases. And it's very clear. And now I feel like the girls keep trying to spin it and say, oh, it's going over your head. She's getting to the bag. No, she does not need him to get to the bag. She already has her own bag. What are y'all talking about?
So for me, I'm just thinking about her safety because all the stuff, I know we all heard the stories about P. Diddy and the girls that he dealt with and the stomping and the slapping and the throwing. So I'm sorry.
We do not promote this.
We do not promote.
And allegedly, all those stories are alleged. We don't know anything for sure.
They are alleged, but they are very similar. But
allegedly.
Yes. But I am, that's what I mostly think about. I'm just like, I hope she is staying,
I'm not too afraid for her safety, honestly. What it seems like to me, it seems like he's not taking her seriously. I think her just asking him the question saying, I think you single, but we go together.
Real bad.
What?
him calling her.
I don't even think Carisha realizes her worth. That is what that's what I'm noticing. I don't think she realizes how worthy she is of everything top notch. And when I say top notch, I'm not talking about money.
No.
I'm talking about a man that is all about her, a man that wants to take care of her, a man that is not afraid to claim her in public, a man that will spend time, a man that will embrace her children and her, and know a lot of things about her, because it did not seem like he knows much about her in that interview. Okay, and
he said you're a good mom.
I mean, in the beginning,
your personality.
And just for the woman that she is and the influence that she has, she holds all the cards.
And she's been
I feel like for her to not even have a title, in this man's life, and for him to be
she does,
and for him to be able to promote all of his things and him benefit in all this way, in all these different ways from their togetherness, whatever it is.
Whatever the fuck.
She like.
I don't know.
She doesn't
like,
even have a title, and I just feel like she's being used.
In the beginning, I really felt like they wasn't like taking it seriously at all, both of them on both sides. It seemed like it was like a publicity thing. Yeah,
it was definitely. This is all a setup. They got a contract. This is for.
This is a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit.
And then look at Diddy's track record. He don't commit. He play all day. Why would
that man is psychotic?
And the thing about men, especially a lot of black men, their track record, they don't change.
And a lot of black men don't want to commit. A lot of black men don't want to commit.
They don't want to commit, and they repeat. They do the same thing in every relationship.
They have a book.
And a lot of the times when you challenge them to change, they will leave you because. Ain't nobody got time. They don't want to change. So they
won't leave you. They will stick around as long as you let them play with you.
And they like to test.
Oh, that's no. I'm talking about if you're the one who's not playing.
Yeah, they like to test
then they be like,
oh no, yeah. If you're the one that's not playing, you left.
You left, and then now he want to change.
And he still want to come back, and he's not going to change.
Fix shit.
No, he's not going to change.
No, he's going to
change for a minute.
Yeah,
and then he's going to go right back to it.
And then regular shit. Yeah, regular scheduling. But yeah, Diddy. Carisha,
I think they need to leave each other alone and just move.
It's embarrassing at this point.
I think Carisha deserves everything. She's a mom. She's a businesswoman. It's seeming like she's going towards mogul status. I feel like she has the world at her fingertips. And if she is settling for a man who does not even want to give her a title, I feel like if that is what's going on, she does not know her worth.
I think I would have wilded out.
And if this comes across Carisha, you're worthy.
Listen, Carisha.
You're worthy of all of it.
Don't ever again make a sign for some motherfucker and then put it up and he don't even acknowledge you in the crowd.
And the girl is saying it's going right over her head. What? To say you messing with a billionaire? But he's not claiming you.
Everybody.
What about self-respect? Your self-respect is worth more than dealing with a billionaire. What? Like, when did money become more valuable than your self-respect and your dignity? Like,
you
since
just feel
when?
like a side hoochie.
And it's not like she's broke. She don't need his money.
But even if she was broke,
but it would make more sense. It don't make sense. It's like, what is happening?
What is she?
You have your own money.
She probably really like him.
What is she benefiting?
If she really like him, then she's if she really like him, then she's really being played for real more than we think.
Yeah.
If she really like him, Carisha, please, not Carisha, please,
Carisha,
please.
No,
stop. And then the sign, her holding up a sign at an award show.
My gosh!
And he does a tribute to his
say her wife.
And Cassie,
not even thinking about.
Well, they were saying that was like a dig at Cassie's husband for something.
I believe it because he's petty.
Yeah, it's definitely him and narcissistic for sure.
Because why are you even bothering that woman?
Leave Cassie alone.
Nah.
Cassie is thriving.
But that's how you know JT's a good friend. JT's like, bitch, sit down.
Because that would have been me. Like,
sit your ass down.
No, but she was smiling. Y'all.
She was like,
no, she was doing it for the camera. She was smiling for the camera.
I know that camera.
She's like. Sit down.
She's like,
okay, clap.
No.
She had the whole board.
Go Poppy is crazy.
Yeah, she wild out.
I would have smiled. You would have heard. You would have saw my mouth go. Bitch, sit your ass.
And he didn't even shout you out like in the crowd, like, oh,
right. He didn't even say, oh, shout out to my baby. Shout out to my boo.
Miami.
And then he say nothing.
Nothing.
That's embarrassing.
That was on purpose. I don't give a fuck about
Definitely.
He trying to gaslight your ass.
Nah, they wanted attention, both of them.
Carisha, please. Don't do that.
He wanted a reaction out of that shit. Oh, you want to ignore my sign? He wanted that to be an argument.
She don't give a damn. She called him billionaire D. That's what's on her mind right now.
Cringy.
And when she realized that it's a waste of time, it's gonna be too late.
Look, but at this point, he done used her for what he needed her for. It's done now.
Shit.
And they was on a live, and he was calling her my nigga.
What?
Well,
that's what they said. I didn't actually hear it. That's what they said.
That's crazy.
That he called her my nigga. Like, who the fuck?
niggas is
I wish a man would. Try it. I don't even let men curse at me. So what?
Imagine a man like, no, my nigga. Like,
I don't even like bro. My nigga is
bro.
Crazy.
Oh,
that's when you get called sis. Since you want to play.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
All right, sis.
I love doing that.
I'm bro. Sis? I'm not your bro. I don't play ball with you.
I'm not your bro, and I'm not one of your little friends. Okay.
So if I'm your bro,
nah, my
you must
crazy.
Be my sis. You must be my sis. Every nigga I say that to, they be like, sis is crazy. Well, bro is crazy.
My nigga's crazy.
My nigga is even crazy.
That's my nigga. That's really like
that's block status. Because
my nigga is
like my nigga
out of this world.
Like my nigga.
Can you imagine if he said it to your face like?
He probably has. He said it on the live. He definitely said it in person.
All right. So
she said he be sending me scriptures.
He copied and pasted that shit from Google. Shut the fuck up.
He said, "What's your favorite?" She asked him, "What's his favorite thing about their relationship?" He gave these vague answers.
Girl,
Carisha don't.
That you put Google.
All right. So what's on your mata, Tete?
What's on my mata is totally unrelated.
Is that?
But we was talking and we was discussing our college experience. And how
I'm curious what you're gonna say.
And how some of the professors that we had to deal with, and helpers or whatever you want to call them, were very petty. We're very petty, right?
I said a lot of wow.
And a lot of time, and also in my high school experience, teachers saying things that they should not be saying in that setting, and then being upset when they get challenged. So, for example, we had like I don't even know if she was a professor. She was more like a assistant that worked at our college in the department that we were a part of. She was a part of faculty. And she was in there talking. This was around the time. Now, whatever your political status is, whatever. But if you want to talk about how you feel about something, I can do the same. Whether I'm a student and you're not or not. So, at the time, she was discussing how Donald Trump is the president and we have to respect him. And I said my opinion how I don't have to respect nobody who don't have respect for women or for black people or none of that. And this, mind you, this one was a white woman. So she got silent, and then you could tell that she was clearly annoyed, because one thing about me, I'm going to say my opinion. And nobody's going to silence me. That's number one. So you could tell she was annoyed. And then later on that week, another teacher had said to me, like, oh, what you was saying in the lab? Like, oh, you was saying something like, you don't want to get written up, like, da-da-da-da, talking about that kind of stuff. What? First off, if the faculty can say something out their mouth that is about their political views, even though they're not supposed to be talking about those things, I can say my opinion too. Right. Y'all teachers and faculty and all of that in school, don't go around expressing your views and trying to put it off on young people and influence their minds. And when you get challenged and you can't influence a child because somebody's not naive and has their own opinions and they're younger than you, now you want to have an attitude. Now you want to be upset that they express their opinion. Shut the hell up. And also,
and you're snitching.
In like high school, there was another teacher who had said something like, oh, if he had a gay son, then he would disown him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, why are you talking about this kind of stuff to students?
In a school setting, that's crazy.
You should just say no comment. Like, shut up. I feel like it's mad offensive the things some of these teachers get comfortable with saying, and they get away with it.
Shit. Like,
but then it's like
anybody.
But then that's the same thing with these cops. Like, how do you really know?
They have a psychology. They have a psychological tests that they do, but sometimes I'm like,
sometimes
does
still
it even work?
you could miss something. Like you don't know who people are for real.
Yeah.
Because they're one person on paper and they really don't. These city jobs.
These teachers be.
Teachers, they be
I've
funny.
seen some.
I don't know. I'm just glad that my generation.
Their mouth is reckless.
My generation is coming up. This generation of teachers, I already know they are much better. And I'm not saying all teachers that taught us were bad, because I had teachers who made huge impacts in my life, and I still think about them to this day. You know, they probably don't remember me because they done had hundreds and hundreds of students.
But they made an impact
but they made an impact on my life. But those teachers, faculty, all of that, keep your personal opinions about religion, issues like being gay, politics, leave it at home.
And all the slick comments too, because
and if you want to bring it up, don't be trying to silence kids who have a different opinion from you.
Right. Because that's the thing. They think because they thinking you kids, and they think you're going to stay quiet and not say anything
But they're grown children. That's why they want to go back and forth with you.
They're immature.
This is not... You're actually older than me, and you shouldn't be going back and forth with me. This is not up for debate. That's what I said. And also, like I said, the slick ass comments too, because they be saying a lot of wild shit out their mouth, and they be ignorant. Even co-workers, bosses, they just be saying wild stuff. But this is more so piggybacking off of what Tay said with the at school, the school we went to. I just had some experience. We all experienced the wild, but me personally, I only had like one experience, and I was like. But basically, she made a comment because I ain't got no hair now, but I had a head full of hair once upon a time, and I would catch her like you know how you feel eyes on you, so you look and then they look away. So that was kind of odd. But then one day she just randomly, after staring at me, you know, every now and then, she asked me. She said, "Oh, like, is that a wig?"
Being funny.
She probably definitely an older
microaggressions from older Caucasian women.
Oh, Caucasian
women. Of course, so I said, of course, like, I'm thinking to myself, wow, here we go again. Of course, it gotta be a wig on my head because it can't be coming out my scalp. So I said, you know what?
Could have been me.
So I said, I'm sorry. Then she repeated it. She's like, is that like a wet and go wig?
A what?
A wet and go wig.
She don't even know what she's talking about.
I said,
a wet and
now
go.
she
wet and go.
What does that even mean?
She meant shake and go?
Shake and go?
This bitch is just saying
wet and
shit.
Go. Wet and go wig. So I think I zoned out for a second, and I said, is that a wig? You know,
probably was.
That definitely was a wig on her head.
I said, is that a wig? And I went like that. I said, is that a wig? And she said, oh. I said,
right.
Oh. Right. So, bitch, you
not ooh? Well, you said the same thing.
Not trying us and expect us not to try it back.
Like, I was supposed to just let that rock. No, is that a wig? Because it's sitting up high in the kitchen area. Is that a wig?
Oh, actually, I had that same experience. First of all, I had multiple experience in that freaking school.
I enjoyed it.
There was one, I just hated it. And this was faculty. Faculty.
They love.
I was trying to dispute a grade because that's something you can do. I did not agree with what grade I got, so I went to the room where you go and do that. So the people that was working there, it was a man who does the reviewing of, you know, you have to email your teacher, have a conversation first.
Whole process.
Right. So he read the emails. I printed them out. He was reading them, and he says to me, "Oh wow, it seems like you must not be an English major." Excuse me? What does the writing and how I'm spelling or how I'm speaking to the professor have to do with the whole situation? What are you talking about? I said, this is very unprofessional. We're trying to focus on disputing this grade. I don't want to have to while out in this office and curse you out and be unprofessional. So let's get to the point.
You may start that shit, but one thing about Iris,
I'm going to finish it. So I told him, he got right back. He started stuttering.
And do a great exit.
Yeah. Oh no, that day.
I just love an exit.
Let me tell you something. That day was not done. Then the lady that takes down the dates for the dispute where you have to meet with the professor, she go and talk to the guy like I'm not standing there. Oh, I told him that I told him that's a waste of time. He's wasting his time. No, you're wasting your time. I'm telling you, do your job, okay? Because we're not doing this here. I will come after all of y'all. Do your job. So goodbye. The end.
Right. Yeah.
They love trying it.
They listen. I'm telling you.
In the area, they thought there was something special. They really used to try it.
They didn't know who Iris was. I'm telling you.
Just even when you leave the campus, the ones outside of the campus would try it too. I really.
Oh, I come after all of them.
Yeah, I'll shut this whole area down.
Oh, should I tell that story too? Oh, that's too much. That story, the hallway story.
That shit was actually funny.
The faculty. Okay, there's another. Okay, all right. I got one more story for y'all.
This is at the same school.
This is at the same school.
We all went to the same school.
Crazy. A lot of crazy things that really happened to me. Like I saw most of it happen. A few wild things happened, but Iris has a lot.
I swear this school was coming after me. I swear there was something.
I don't know.
Some fucking voodoo things happened at the school. Okay, let me not say that. So one time we was walking, right? And one time I was walking there, so we was all fashion majors. So, you know, we carry around mannequins, which is actually wild. Now I'm thinking about it. Heavy ass mannequins.
They definitely used to have us dragging it from one place to
like, come on.
And then the wheels would have a whole bunch of like
thread
stuck in it and shit.
But there's nothing we can really do about that.
Yeah, so I was dragging it down. I actually was tired that day, and I'm dragging this heavy ass mannequin. So I'm looking one way and dragging it down the other way. It's a big ass hallway. So this white tee, this Caucasian woman, yes, faculty. She's walking down, and while I'm walking up. So
and we're pointing out that they were Caucasian, not because we're racist.
No.
Because we were going to a school where most of the staff was Caucasian, and there were a lot of microaggressions going on. So that's why we have to point out that they are Caucasian.
Trust me, this is for
older
a reason,
Caucasian
not no
people
racism. Yeah,
who clearly has some level of ignorance going on. Like these aren't just like, you know, people that you can just get along with. You know, white people who don't have, you know, undercover racism going on. These were people who clearly had some ignorant views and a lot of microaggressions that they like to display when it came to black students.
And when I explain to y'all gonna see. Now, I'm walking down and she's coming. She has so much room to move out the way. You see me coming down with a heavy mannequin. So she is so nasty. She said, "Oh, excuse me. Oh, watch where you going. Excuse me."
And she was behind you.
Yeah.
No, so she's coming down this way. I'm coming down this way. So she's coming down, but she had room. She
expected you to move out of her way.
She expected me to move out of my way. While I'm carrying something heavy, I'm trying to get you move out the way. That's just my common sense. So I didn't notice it at first. I'm with one of our friends who's very, very she's crazy, but I love her. But she points it out. And I'm like, what? And I actually heard it, and y'all know this happens to me. Sometimes I'm somewhere else.
Yeah.
I said, hold up. I said, no. You need to watch where you're going. You need to move out my way. And she's looking at me, nasty, just very nasty. Like I did something to her. Like I don't even know who this woman is.
Wow.
And then I started bugging out in the hallway.
Yeah.
And then another Caucasian woman that works in the fashion lab faculty. She's like, "Oh my God, that mouth!" I said, "Right," and I'm gonna keep using it because what I don't like is that. Now, when I point out something...
Look, mind you,
now you're the one in the wrong.
Now I'm the one in the wrong, but she was being very nasty to me, and I did nothing to her.
It's the same one, too.
Like, are you kidding me?
Caucasian.
No. And then, this story is, not that long, but let me finish it. Then, one of the other faculty ladies that's, that works with the older Caucasian woman, I had her class, she comes to me. Now, she don't know me like that. She comes to me and said, "Iris, yeah, what happened? That's not your character."
Don't even know you like that.
You know me?
Miss,
you
let
know
me
me.
tell you something. You don't know me, and you don't know me with a can of worms, like a can of paint, a can of worms, a can of fishes. You don't know me.
You don't know me all out of this campus, love.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. You don't know my name. Well, you do, but still, you don't know my character. So don't come to me and telling me. That's not my character, who I am. Girl, good night.
They used to wild out. I really didn't let that affect me. I enjoyed my college experience. I didn't give a shit about it.
I got the heck out of that college.
I had a great time there, other than like those having to witness that microaggression towards
weird
black students, plus size black students, LGBTQ black students. Other than having to witness that, just in that department, but the overall school experience for me was pretty good.
Actually, my other teachers from outside of that department was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, damn. I wanted to talk. Damn. Is it too long?
No.
Okay. So there was something else I wanted to talk about. I just thought it kind of came back to me because I was thinking about it before, but now it came back to me when you mentioned because I was the first one to talk about what's on my mind, though, right? And when you brought up looks, it made me think about not just from the relationship standpoint, but also like platonic and friends. I feel like the girlies today don't really give a damn about character or what you bring to the table mentally, and being just overall a real friend. They only give a damn about what you look like.
So you talking about like girls who befriend other girls just based off aesthetic,
just to do the Nikki Bop in the club.
Yeah, girls who pick friends off just what they look like.
What they look like.
And not
like there's no personality for real. And I like. It's to the point where it's like disgusting. Like I even witnessed this. She was like, damn, like I wish she, she just looked, but she was
you heard
nice.
Somebody say that before?
Yes, out her mouth.
Wow.
That's weird. Like, but then it's like at the same time, who are you to say, oh, she doesn't look the part to be my friend? Girl, maybe you don't look the part to be someone else's friend. But then it's like, why does it have to be like that?
Very high on the horse.
Let me tell you. This generation, I feel like we're woke in a lot of ways, and then in some ways, like, social media and Instagram models have such a chokehold on us. People can't decipher what's real and what's not. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. Instagram is real to an extent. Like, people live their lives and, like the reels and things are becoming more popular. So people showing you what's going on in their everyday lives and shit. But even that, a lot of that shit is glamorized. You know, that ain't the whole day. That's just a few nice parts of the day. Or even, I can even say, me, a lot of my photos are edited because I want my photos to look a certain way. Now, this ain't edited, so it's given. It's given whether or not. But I want my photos to look a certain way, so sometimes my photos are edited. Like, girl, the girls who think, and life is not a party. When it comes to real life shit, your friend with the Louis bags that go to the club, bottle service section, is she gonna be there for you? Is she gonna be there for you if
she hit the fan?
If you in the hospital, is she gonna come visit you?
No.
If your mom, God forbid, your father, somebody passed away, is she gonna be by your side? Is she gonna be making sure you straight? That y'all need to stop all that dating people. I mean, not dating people. Well, dating people and befriending people just because of what they look like. What is their character like?
Well, not even that. On top of that, you only be friends with somebody because of what they bring to the table. I could benefit from her because she do this. They love that too.
Weird. Some of y'all are real weird.
Cause it's like, I ain't gonna speak on that, but yeah, I've experienced that, and it doesn't feel good. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use her because she make clothes. Like,
one thing you can tell about Taylor Freeman, I don't care what you look like. I'm sizing everybody up off the meat. And if you ain't giving personality wise, you ain't gonna be my friend. I don't give a damn what you look like.
I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you do. I mean, I'm gonna support you, of course, whatever you do. But just as long as you are a good friend to me and you hold it down, that's all that matters.
Wait, I agree. I have a question though. So say if you guys have a friend, and because you already know how we go out, we stylish, we do it. So say if we go out and we
wouldn't be the Shady Bunch without a while out,
right? So we all looking good, and then
yeah, just like that.
Now that's real. That's how we really act.
Okay, so say.
And we will do that. We just laugh because we're on camera. We would really do that and continue with the conversation.
Alright, so say if they come to the place, like we meet up and they have sweats on, sneakers, and a tank top.
Oh, I dated one of those.
So what we gonna do?
Okay, now that's different than befriending someone just because of what they look like.
No, that is true. But I'm just curious, because I'm just like,
we told my friends, I said,
how we gonna...
Okay, so I feel like I do have friends that when we go out, I'm a little more dressed up than them. And honestly, I'm just a girl
I'm just.
I don't know. I
extra.
like cohesiveness.
Me too.
So sometimes it's a little bothersome to me, but that ain't gonna make me end my friendship because you don't like to
if
dress
you my
up.
friend,
I mean, if you're my friend, I'm gonna help you out and be like, all right, this is.
But sometimes they don't even want help. Like sometimes that's
that's just who they are. They really don't care about.
You
that
don't have
stuff.
to do like I'm an extra. I'm just extra. Okay, and you don't have to do that. This is what I do.
Yeah,
and you know you like to be more laid back. That's what you do, and that's fine. It just I like to be cohesive.
I'm gonna still do me with God.
Yeah,
but because I like to look cohesive. Sometimes when I'm going out with friends, when I'm going out with friends who dress a little more casual, you know, I'll put on a little cute outfit, throw on a little sneaker.
Yeah, tone it down.
You know, just so that we could look together. You know, I don't want to look like I'm
gonna start doing.
I don't want to look like I'm going to the Met Gala or whatever. And my friend is
Met Gala every day. I step out like,
you know what? I'm gonna start doing that because I do feel like there's been times where I'm like, I did OD.
But you know, I don't think it's an OD. I just feel like, but some people don't care about being cohesive. But me, I'm just a person that. Like, I like to look cohesive.
But then I feel like I'm doing too much. Like, damn, we look like we're going to two different places.
That's what that's just me in my head. Like, that annoys me a little bit. Not to look like we together.
Yeah.
You know, so like, I'll just like throw on a sneaker, maybe like something like a casual top or something.
Well, y'all know I don't wear sneakers. Y'all know.
Yes, the fuck you do.
That's on the cat. That's on.
You love a big feline.
First of all, that's recent because
and you love a what would you call it? Ewing? What was that?
What is going on?
He went Jordan.
Ewing.
Jordan.
Oh, you talking about back in 2014, girl? Bye.
You love a feline stomper.
Y'all know I wear heels everywhere we go. If we going out, I wear me a good heel, but not my ankles wilding out, so I'll wear some sneakers now sometimes, you know, just, you know.
Because he broke his ankle last summer.
That's a whole nother story.
And stripper heels. Trying to have a Vogue battle. And 6-inch stripper heels.
Oh, you want to start the story?
Wow.
Okay. So there was a time in Pride.
Shit.
What was this, like 2019?
We can tell that story. But yeah, I'm not making no friends just off aesthetics. I need to know what you're like, what's your character like. Because me,
I know we like to continue.
Me, I know myself, and I know I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna have nobody around me who can be a good friend but looks good. I don't. What are you doing for me? What the hell? It's not even about what you're doing for me.
Look good and
it's about
like
who are you as a person.
That's what I'm saying.
I cannot afford to be around nobody with no bad energy. Nobody who's rude to people. Nobody who likes to cause problems and drama everywhere we go. Nobody who will do anything for a buck. Nobody who do anything for a bottle. Nobody who do anything for a Louis Vuitton bag. I don't got time for nobody.
Describing a skimpy hoe.
But these are the type of girls. These are the type of girls that pick their friends off of aesthetics. Like a person who just picks friends only off of aesthetics. I feel like you will do anything.
Yeah.
Because what things look like are more important to what things are in real life to you. Yeah. So I feel like if you will do that just so that you know you can have an appearance, what else would you do for an appearance?
Any fucking thing.
You will do anything. You really can't be trusted because you're not. Something's off. Your mata is not screwed on tight.
Your mata is very
unscrewed. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Your cojones,
the way they look,
yeah.
what they could do for you, it's like. Yeah, moral story. It's a no for me.
I definitely agree. Personality is very big for me in relationships and friendships.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta spot them red flags early on.
Oh, you know, I know about red flags, and I definitely spot them.
And on the dating scene and platonically.
Period.
People mental don't be together for real.
Really don't.
And I don't got time.
Right. But guess what? That's been another episode of the Shady Bunch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel because we will be here every single week. Okay, and don't forget to follow us on our social media at the Shady Bunch Pod and follow our individual accounts as well. They will be down below in the description. And we see y'all next week.